Alright guys, welcome on the Dashes Game Chatcast. I'm Dashes and today I'll be casting a TNP Dota 2 League. I believe it's a North American Dota League. Today will be WoF versus UTP. I'm led to believe that WoF stands for Where's Our Fifth, which is quite funny considering they couldn't find their fifth in the lobby. And then UTP is Untrained Professionals, and the only real person I know so far is Korok from Quantic, who's playing in the orange position down on UTP. Just going through the bans now. It's fairly standard bans. Darkseer and Naga so far. It'll be interesting to see because the team's doing to get 2 bans now instead of 3 from patch 6.75. And then we got a TA ban coming out from WoF Laden. Just a little bit about me. I'm fairly new to casting, as you can probably tell. I'm Australian. I stream myself playing generally very high MMRQs. Most of the time it's CM games, and then every now and again we do stream AP as well. I also give away free items at the end of every single match. So if you head over to Twitch TV, twitch.tv/dashes underscore. That's where I'll be streaming, and also the stream's on now. Alright, UTP going into reserve time for the second ban before the picking stage starts. Obviously, and Narubi, wow, Nyx Assassin. Now, I did watch the talk Dota with Syndran and Puppy, and they were saying that Nyx Assassin is possibly going to be incredibly overpowered, so I'm not sure if UTP have actually tried him out or not. But basically, what his carapace does now is it lasts for, I think it's 2.5 seconds, and basically anyone who damages him during that time can also get stunned. So it's not just the one instance of damage. I believe it's one instance max from each hero itself. So they do not want to deal with that. And Where's Our Fifth pickup? Nature's Prophet as their first pick. Fairly standard. Great lane pusher, great lane control, great ganker. Pretty much nothing bad you can say about Prophet. Always a first tier pick, right up there with obviously Naga and DS. But as this is probably this is actually probably that was the first game I've casted in 6.75, but yeah, I've only played a couple of CM matches since the patch has come out, so it'd be interesting to see if we get a completely different game. May see an Alchemist, possibly. I know some other heroes will see some buffs. Nyx is obviously banned, but I doubt we'll see a Bloodseeker. It'd be cool to see, but I very much doubt it. And yeah, so we'll just wait for the next pick. Clockwork. Interesting pick. I know his cogs got buffed a lot. I can't remember the other buffs, but I know they work a lot better. They don't the AI with them, the pushing out and also trapping heroes inside is a lot better now. And they also burn more mana, I'm led to believe. They can basically drain people of their mana extremely quickly. So, and Sven, wow. They obviously like the Sven buffs as well. He did get a cleave buff. I'm not exactly sure on the other buffs he did get, but I have spoke to some people and they did say that when they played him, they felt that he was a lot better than what he was pre-patch. To me, it looks like UTP are going for a very ganking lineup as that new assist gold has come in. And basically getting assists and ganking / pub training, as some may call it, is a lot more effective in this patch, and which is a buff to support heroes, but possibly even more a buff to ganking types carry heroes such as Sven. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what they pick up now. I very much doubt we'll see him Morphling actually. In all the CM games I've played since, not even a few, but I haven't actually seen him since, so I haven't played him either, so I'm not sure exactly how bad the nerfs hit him, but apparently people are not liking him so far. Alright. I've actually... Wow. I was actually talking to Ladin beforehand, because I play a lot of CM games with him, and I was actually saying how come we never pick Chaos Knight, so it's interesting for him to pick Chaos Knight now. Oh, and Wisp. Wow, this is going to be an exciting game now. Oh, and the Rubik actually made it through that whole thing, so they look like they knew exactly who they were going to pick. So we got the next 3 bands coming out. We got Tide. So they obviously didn't want to pick Tide with Rubik being able to steal them, and then didn't want to give Tide to UTP either. So fairly nice band there. You definitely don't, with a Clockwork Initiation with Rubik and Sven, you definitely don't want a Tide Hunter Ultimate on top of that. And we got a Storm ban. I don't think he received any buffs in the last patch. He has been played a little bit. I wouldn't say he's I'd say he'd be like a tier 2 pick. To me, still a very strong hero, but often left neither banned nor picked. And Venomancer straight into a Spirit Breaker ban. So Venomancer, fairly common ban. Great ganker, great support, great lane control, awesome counter warding as well. Very easy to counter ward with him. You don't really have to leave yourself attacking uphill. You can just throw a ward straight up there, which can mean the difference between dying trying to counter ward and obviously living with just your wards up there. Yeah, and just a fairly solid ban. And then we got Spirit Breaker. He received a lot of buffs. A lot of people are saying he's not very good. Some people are saying he's insane. Basically, his Charged Darkness is almost as fast as the previous level 4 at level 1. So obviously didn't want to have to deal with that. And we also a Tree, then the Invoker ban. Invoker standard ban, and Tree since the patch haven't seen too much of him. We've only used him once, but he wasn't I wouldn't say he was the greatest hero. With losing the damage on his ultimate, seems to be more of a wombo combo hero to me. WoF then pick up Leauge for their 4th, and now picking their 5th, and then UTP instantly pick up Disruptor. Yeah, so basically what I was thinking is both teams are really looking to get a lot of assist gold, a lot of ganking. This is not going to be a quiet game. This is going to be extremely wow. A Jaro got the pick. Awesome. I have not seen him in a competitive game in about 4 months, so this is going to be very interesting. I'm not sure on the buffs he got. I know Flat Cannon got an AoE increase, but it still only does last for the 5 shots, I believe. And yeah, so wow, this is going to be a hectic game. There is nothing but gank on both sides right now. Tinker as well. Tinker is just an amazing ganker, amazing like anti-push, lane control. Yeah, so we don't have a hard carry on either. Chaos Knight probably the hardest carry. Nah, I couldn't even say that. Nah, basically neither team looking for. Oh, we do have Jaro, I guess, but he's also quite a good ganker with that missile he can send from a long range away. Alright, so just quickly run over again. We got for the Radiant side, we got Jaro, Clockwork, Disruptor, Sven, and Rubik. Rubik obviously heading middle. It'll be interesting to see with the nerf to his move speed and the nerf on the Fade Bolt. We'll see whether that has a huge effect on Rubik. I think the move speed would be the biggest nerf, to be honest. Just with the rune control and that, but he does also have the telekinesis and the Fade Bolt, which does absurd damage. So we'll see what happens there. It looks like we'll be having tri-lane butting heads with another tri-lane, so that's all. Unless, no, it does look like, yeah, they'll be having Prophet. They'll be having Prophet solo top against the solo Clockwork. Rubik middle against the Tinker, and then we'll be having Chaos Knight, Wisp, and Leauge versus the Disruptor, Jaro, and Sven. And we're seeing a 4-man gank coming here. Disruptor's got to be very careful. If he gets picked off by the CK stun, no, it looks like they did see him. They'll be backing off. Unlikely to see a first blood here. Yeah, very unlikely. Get a regeneration top, so that won't mean anything, but as far as the lanes go, I think Clockwork didn't actually get a stout shield to start with, which I thought he would, especially since it was most likely they knew that he was going to be bursting a solid profit, so that might have been worth looking into. I think if Clockwork can harass well enough with his rockets, both Furion and Clockwork will get some decent farm, but all the action's going to be down here in the bottom lane. Both teams have extremely aggressive tri lanes, so I think it'll really come down to the finesse of each support. How much, I don't know how much Wisp can do at an early level though. I think Wisp might be an easy target for them, and this CK does not seem to be having the best time having two supports on the bottom lane. Looks like they'll be giving the farm to the Gyro and not the Sven. We got initiation onto Disruptor here. The stun comes out from Wisp and CK. Oh, misses the split earth, and now Wisp is in a lot of trouble. Looks like first of all is going to go to Gyro onto a Wisp, and yes it does. Most likely no follow up, straight E through the tree there, yeah. And Sven's out of mana, but yeah, not the best split earth there by Unknown, sadly. And yeah, Gyro threw off to a great start, 4 and 2 with the first blood. He'll be picking up his boots most likely very quickly. And now we might have another kill here. Straight on to Unknown. Oh wow. Gyrocopter now 2-0. And this is a terrible start here for WoF. In top lane, fairly low CS from both actually. Looks like Nature's Prophet is not really contending at the moment. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, whether he's farming in neutral camp or not. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what he was doing there. I haven't been watching, but he was not getting the EXP, that's for sure. Alright, in middle lane we got action on bottom lane again. They choose not to go in there. That Q doing so much damage to Chaos Knight there. And the bad thing, we have a haste rune on Rubik and a Chaos Knight's already easy stun. He's in a lot of trouble. Split Earth misses again, and Rubik comes in. It's going to be a double kill right now. And yeah, wow. UTP completely outplaying WoF right now. Leauge really, yeah, not being very efficient with those missed stuns, and Wisp not really being able to do anything, and all the stun is so negligible at level 1. It's only 0.75. I say negligible, it's not, but it's not exactly a huge nuke or anything. And yeah, as I thought before, if he can harass him enough with the rockets, Clockwork will be having a great time here. And as you can see, the CS shows it. Quite low CS from Furion. I really thought he'd be getting a little bit more, but not the case apparently. And yeah, this very aggressive tri lane from WoF doesn't seem to be working out from them at all right now, sadly. They seem to be, they're going again. The tether comes out and Chaos Knight giving them a little bit extra move speed, I believe. And yeah, no, I can't actually read that right now, but I believe it does give a slight MS speed. And Tinker actually just kills Rubik. Damn, I'm really mad I missed that one. That would have been a good one, but yeah, it looks like it was just a duel under the tower that Rubik thought he could get, and yeah, he didn't end up doing it. So likely Tinker's going to pick up the next rune, or maybe not actually, if he's here right now. And the rune is bottom, so more likely Rubik is going to get that one, and Tinker's going to have to run home with his tail between his legs. That's alright, because he did just get the kill, so it's not a huge issue. Got a Sprout coming out there and instantly eats a tree straight through. So yes, let's have a look at the goal. Oh, maybe not. Looks like we're going to have initiation onto Disrupt, but 2-second stun comes out, instantly stuns, and this is looking to turn around very much for UTP right now. Split Earth misses again. Wow, this is not going well at all. And Gyrocopter